This is Fano from An Hour with the Wolf Pack. And today, my segment's going to be called Stepping Out of Babylon. It's basically this new diet that I'm on, which is mainly organic, raw, local, if possible, veggies, fruit, seeds, and nuts. And I'm going to do meat. I'm going to stick to one type of meat, so I'm going to pick beef, and it's going to be organic, grass-fed beef. And I'm going to do dairy, but I'm only going to do raw kefir for the probiotics. And I'm going to do raw eggs, local, organic. And today is going to be day 1. And I'm basically going to shoot a podcast segment giving updates every single day, and I will talk about what I go through each day, and hopefully if people want to start on the diet and do it themselves, that'll be cool. Or if you just want to listen to what I have to say every day about the diet, that'll be cool. And I'm also going to focus mainly on myself and try to take out all negative thoughts out of my mind and cleanse my body as much as possible. And I'm going to do a lot of self-awareness things. I'm going to do a lot of meditation. I'm going to pick up yoga. I'm going to increase my sunlight even more than I get now. So right now I get about an hour to 4 hours a day. But I'll even up and get more light. And I'm not going to really talk to too many people, because people tend to fester bad energy, and when you interact with a lot of people, they will put their energy on you and get you infected. So I will only interact with people that are positive and have good energy and something to grow with versus something to die with. And basically, I'm just going to keep doing cleanse after cleanse after cleanse, and every day I'll have a updated or new thing I'm going to do. And just a recap, on the diet, it's mainly veggies, fruit, seeds, nuts, raw dairy, and organic local meat, grass-fed, or whatever the animal is supposed to be eating. And chickens eat bugs, so if you can find heirloom chicken, you should try that out, or whatever type of meat that's as legit as possible. And mainly just stick with veggies and lots of water. I do actually a ton of water every day. I guess I can just give you a quick breakdown of kind of what I do every day. In the morning, I drink a cup of marine phytoplankton water, and then I'll make my tea with maca, cacao, raw honey, and then just any tea. Sometimes I do yerba mate, or I'll do like a green, and then after that I'll make a juice with basically anything, but I normally do base carrots, Um, I do kale, just anything ginger, and I do it with 2 raw eggs, and I put chlorella powder in it, and I blend it up and drink it. Then also take a supplement, Hawaiian astaxanthin. And then throughout the day, I'd make like a power water, and the power water has MSM powder. It has silica, Himalayan soleil salt. It has a lemon or lime, and I put chia seeds in it. And then throughout the day, beyond that, I just have more water. And and then at night, I basically do blue-green algae water drink. And then I do like aloe vera juice. And then I'll do bee pollen before I go to bed. And sometimes I'll do another tea or just more water. And the water, sometimes I'll just have it filtered. Other times I'll just put some soleil salt. Mainly, you should always drink your water with some type of salt, if it's sea salt or Himalayan salt, or I make soleil salt, which is Himalayan salt. But it's the only way to pretty much add electricity or add current back into your water so your body can actually absorb it, versus when there is no salt. Since you are a saltwater being, it just goes straight through you, so you actually need salt. But the confusion is people we're taught that salt's bad, but the salt that's bad for you is the salt that they sell everywhere, which is not even salt. So mainly stick with sea salt. I think there's like black salt, Himalayan salt, basically any salt that has minerals in it, not the table salt. And the table salt is so toxic that it basically acts like glass in your veins, and it'll shred up your veins, and then the cholesterol will have to come in and repair it. And so that's what a lot of heart attacks are, is basically so much table salt, which is it's not even like real salt, and it's such a toxin that just goes straight into your blood and pretty much starts ripping up your veins, and then your cholesterol has to come in and repair it, and then you get a clogged artery and all other crazy shit. So basically just eat real salt, basically minerals, because your water doesn't have any minerals anymore. And the main thing, though, with this diet is you want to stick with green veggies, because veggies are going to be your cleanser, and it's going to keep you detoxed. And then you want to build it with some type of meat or dairy. And if you can't handle either one of those, I would just say find some sources of greens with high proteins. I mean, you can do a lot of green protein powders and things. Another thing I do is I don't really eat a solid meal till about noon or beyond. And so that's the other thing. I'm kind of sticking to basically only eating lunch. And till then, since I do a lot of walking, I do some dried fruits and banana. I think I might switch out the banana for like an orange. But if you're pretty active, you can do small things. Mainly you can do fruits along the way, and that'll give you enough energy to get through the day, through your walks. And then just focus on your one meal, and then don't eat past 7. So basically just eat your one meal sometime from like 12 to about 3. And then after that, just do liquids or stuff that's considered superfoods. But you got to realize you don't want stuff that's going to take a lot of energy to process in your body, because you want to detox. So fasting's really good. And so that's why I don't really do fasts, but I stick to one meal, and that's like my fast. And I lost 60 pounds doing that, so anyone can do it, and you can lose. Your body will lose all the weight that it needs to lose, and that's all the weight's pretty much toxins. So every day I'm just going to keep updating people on what I ate, what I experienced in my mind, how much different things help, like meditation or try the yoga and all that stuff. But being if you don't know about Path Lives, I am a Path Life 11. So for me, I take in people's energies, and I need to pretty much be very self-conscious and meditate a lot and work on myself mainly, because I just take in my own energy plus other people that I interact with on a day-to-day. So for me to be happy at my happiest is pretty much to learn self consciousness, awareness of what I'm doing and what kind of energy I'm taking in. So that's going to be the first update for today. And I'll give you the date today, and it's January 22nd, 2016. And actually, I'm going to go weigh myself really quick, and I'll get back to you about how much I weigh. And at the moment, I weigh 191 pounds. So I think every 7 days I'll weigh myself to give you an update about how much weight I lost, how much more I'm working out, what kind of muscles I'm growing, what things I learn each day. And so if you ever just want to hop on this diet or life change, you can do it too. And at least I'm doing it, and so you can never feel like you're alone. There's at least somebody doing it with you. And I'm calling this diet, this life change, stepping out of Babylon. And Babylon is where all the negative energy came from. I mean, there's many names for it, and there's many things, but I'm just going to call it Babylon. And so hope you enjoy, and hope you keep hearing every single day. Mainly these will come out at nighttime. I feel like that's the best time to give you a full result on the day. And see you guys tomorrow.